Peace, power, and prosperity, family. You already know what time it is. Bitcoin Block Willie coming to you once again with an early rise crypto update. As we can see on the pictograph of Coin 360, it is pretty much a red day, though the pullback is not as severe as the color scheme would lead you to believe. As we have Ethereum only down 1%, XRP losing a value of 0.5%, um, Bitcoin Cash 0.9%. Even Bitcoin itself only down 1.5% within the last 24 hours. Now, we do have a couple of stories that I'm going to be bringing to the forefront for the family, as well as the usual 20 coin countdown, top 20 cryptocurrencies in the whole space. Grand rising to everybody that's going to be tuning in, available to watch or listen in on this on either the Bit Patreon page or New Money Matrix podcast. How's everybody doing out there? It is September 10th, 2019. Let's get into our first story coming in from Forbes. And they're stating that Apple reveals shock Bitcoin and crypto interest ahead of hyped iPhone 11 event. The story goes on to state Bitcoin and cryptocurrency interest has been growing among tech companies so far this year, with the likes of Samsung and Facebook investigating the potential of crypto. And now iPhone maker Apple has said it's watching Bitcoin and cryptocurrency ahead of its much hyped iPhone 11 launch event tomorrow. The Bitcoin price has been sent a head spinning 200% higher so far this year as a result of the tech giant attention. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna say that one more time though. The Bitcoin price. Listen to this. This is the price. That means the return of investment, return of what you would have put on Bitcoin at the beginning of this year, had it been you, a group of you and your friends, a community, an organization. The turnaround so far would have been more than 200%. Now, with the social network Facebook's plans for its Libra cryptocurrency taken as a tactic endorsement of Bitcoin and the underlying blockchain technology. Last week, a senior Apple executive shocked the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency industry by expressing interest in crypto after the company previously sent mixed messages on Bitcoin in the past. We're watching cryptocurrency, Jennifer Bailey, vice president of Apple, told CNN. We think it's interesting, and we think it has interesting long-term potential. Galaxy maker Samsung, perhaps the biggest rival to Apple's iPhone, has recently taken major steps into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, building a so-called blockchain key store into its new Samsung Galaxy S10 and Note 10 models, allowing users to securely store the keys to their Bitcoin and cryptocurrency wallets on the devices. Now, interesting. I was going to voice an opinion, but I'll save it. Apple has so far taken a cautious approach in its early forays into finance, putting into contrast the plans of Facebook, which is planning to launch its own Bitcoin rival sometime next year, and Twitter, whose chief executive Jack Dorsey recently declared his love for Bitcoin, though he also warned Bitcoin has some way to go before it can be used as currency. Interesting thought. Bailey's comments appear closer to the views of Dorsey than Facebook chief executive Mark Zuckerberg, who, like many of the world's central bankers, see Bitcoin as too chaotic to build services around. Tomorrow, the world's technology journalists and analysts will descend on Cupertino, California, for Apple's annual iPhone event, with the company expected to unveil a number of products, including an all-new iPhone, possibly named the iPhone 11. Apple has though been looking for its next big thing recently, with iPhone sales hitting the plateau, though its range of wearables and forays in the service have so far underwhelmed. Despite slowing sales, Apple is expected to announce three new iPhones, thought to be an iPhone 11 with both Pro and Max variations, according to recent reports. Last month, in a blow to Bitcoin, Apple said its closely watched new credit card will not allow users to purchase cryptocurrency. Apple revealed that users of of its credit card, which is being run in partnership with Wall Street banking giant Goldman Sachs, will not be permitted to purchase Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in a user agreement posted to Goldman's website. Interesting. on the wider block. Apple's credit card, announced earlier this year, garnered a lukewarm reception, with some branding Apple's approach as lacking innovation. Meanwhile, upgrades to Apple TV, and the Apple Watch series are also expected at Apple's event tomorrow. So, interesting story coming out of Apple. And always remember this. I want you to keep this in the forefront of your mind. Anytime you get information in the public to the public, understand that it may be already known, backdated, backlog, old information that they are now sharing with the public, but was already known within the private sector. Her coming out saying, "Hey, we're looking at Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and all that." They've been looking at it. They just now, okay, they're like, okay, we can go tell the people that we're looking at now what the reaction might be, whatever the case may be. So, moving right along, Stellar to airdrop over 2 billion XLM tokens worth $120 million. Now, I want to, that's on let's keep in mind that cryptocurrencies are volatile, right? And let's keep in mind that they're saying it's $120 million, but that is at the current price of XLM, right? So let's see. XLM versus the dollar. Let's go back to a daily. Right now, trading at 6 cents. Right now, barely trading at 6 cents after crashing down. Wow, look at that. For those that are able to see on the that are going to be watching on Bit Patreon page, after coming down from 16 cent. Wow. So far, down almost 50%. Just to get back to 11 cent will be a 50% increase. If we got back to recent highs, it'd be over 100% increase on Stellar Lumens. In fact, a little more than 100%. Not bad. But they're saying it's $120 billion, as I said, right now at the price. So that $120 billion, right, goes up 50, 60, 70%. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. And I want people to keep that in the forefront of their mind when they're receiving any type of airdrops or free tokens. To keep in mind that you're getting them at a current price of said token. You know what I mean? Let's see. So 120 million. Switch that around. Let's make sure we're correct. Okay. So they say XLM. Yeah, that's almost $1 billion. As of right now, 120 million is 1,907. No, excuse me. No, that's right. What they say, close to $2 billion dollars. Yep. So right now we got 1,973,087,890 XLM tokens, a total up to $120 million right now. So let's go ahead and get into the story, see what they're doing and why they're doing it. The Stellar Development Foundation and messaging service Keybase announced Monday a 2 billion XLM airdrop, the largest in Stellar's 5-year history, worth roughly 120 million. Over the next 20 months, Keybase users can expect monthly airdrops of 100 million XLM. Keybase currently has 300,000 active users across its various services, according to the company. All you have to do is have an authenticated Keybase account, and your XLM will appear in your wallet automatically every month for as long as the airdrop continues, according to a draft blog post shared with Coindesk. 3 months of airdrops are guaranteed, the company says, with the program's continuation beyond that dependent on hitting basic success metrics. The Stellar Development Foundation CEO, Danelle Dixon, tells Coindesk that Keybase is a key part of its larger adoption strategy. The foundation's mandate is to deliver lumens into the world. This is part of that plan. The up to 2 billion is a really great way We have checks along the way. Stellar and Keybase have worked together for quite some time, beginning with a March 2018 investment from Stellar large enough to close Keybase's Series B funding round. Dixon said the airdrop is an investment not only in Keybase users, but the kind of projects the company says upholds its vision. Keybase's 300,000 strong user base shares a lot in common with crypto, Dixon said. The number seems much more rational when looked at over a 20-month period, Dixon said of the airdrop. It demonstrates that we think this is a valuable opportunity for users at Keybase to get to know us. They aren't crypto first. The airdrop coincides with multiple Keybase features upgrades and since its adoption on Stellar in May 2019. On Keybase, users can send Stellar to a different wallets to different users and phone numbers, including those without a Keybase account, or even make inline bets with friends. A spokesperson said Keybase is adding more features in the coming months, including on and off ramps and XLM-based payment functionalities across the web. The airdrop partnership comes as other messaging ramps ramp up their own cryptocurrency effects. Telegram, which claims to serve some 300 million users, plans on launching its hotly anticipated Telegram Open Network next month. That's TON. As of now, multiple methods of sending cryptocurrencies already exist on the application, as well as through independent development. Facebook, of course, is also in the mix. The company's WhatsApp, Instagram, and Messenger services dwarfs Telegram's user count with some 2.7 billion potential users. An early goal for Libra is that the stablecoin will be compatible with Facebook's own messaging platform. Keyboys, Keybase, it would seem, is taking a lesson from Twitter, working with an existing cryptocurrency instead of developing one in-house. Keybase believes Stellar can fulfill Bitcoin's original goal of fast, cheap, worldwide payments, said a Stellar spokesperson. So Stellar giving a hell of a huge airdrop. I already know a couple of individuals that have received the Stellar Lumens to the wallet, and I believe the consensus was what was it around 21 to 24 bucks, I believe. So I mean, this is the advancement of the space. We could expect any and all this is going on. So let's see, what is the next story we got coming? Oh, Van Eck, they got a new Bitcoin trust assets, and they got a new Bitcoin trust, and the assets just totaled 41,000 in the first week. See what's going on. For those that don't know, Van Eck Gold Trust and Bitcoin Trust are actually tradable. Let's see, take a look real quick for those that be able to see. So if we look up here we go, Van Eck. Here we go. Van Eck's Gold Trust, Semiconductor Trust, Junior Gold Trust, Oil Trust, Russian ETF Trust, Vietnam Trust, Rare Share Earth Strated Metals Trust. Let me see. Okay, we got all these trusts. Where is your Bitcoin Trust? Here we go. Is that grayscale? Oh, I'm wondering, is that? Let me see. Let's see. Let's see if we can find gold, gaming, video game, gold trust, African index. Wow. For those that are watching, they're able to see. You see how many trusts they have. Van Eck has. Well, didn't find it. Not going to continue to look for it, though. It would have been an interesting. Get rid of all this. Though it definitely would have been an interesting to take a look at what it's doing right now. Okay, let's get back to the story. Anyways, story goes on to state investment management from firm Van Eck has issued just 4 BTC via its new trust focused on institutional investors. Just 4 Bitcoin, huh? Van Eck, 1 week, 1 Bitcoin basket. Data from the company spotted by economist and cryptocurrency commenter Alex Kruger on September 10th showed that since its launch in the start of the month, VanEck SolidX Bitcoin Trust 144A shares total net assets are only 41,040. Come on, 41,040 $400. See all these fours, 144, and then 414. Interesting. The product, which caused a buzz after VanEck described it as being akin to an exchange traded fund, caters strictly to so-called qualified institutional buyers, or QIBs. VanEck SolidX Bitcoin Trust 144A shares looks and feels like a traditional ETF. Its official description reads: critics reacted coyly after news of the unveiling hit, with industry lawyer Jake Gervinsky arguing the product did not represent a legal ETF, something which remains outlawed by the United States regulators. This is misleading. The VanEck SolidX Bitcoin Trust is not an ETF. It looks exactly like the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, which was launched almost 6 years ago, he warned Twitter followers at the time. Now, the trust's slow progress at gaining traction has seen the lack of confidence continue. For Kruger, it has become proof that the institutional investors do not want such limited Bitcoin related instruments. This truth is just a bad launch of a product for which there's not much demand. October will see regulators finally deliver judgment on whether two ETFs can begin trading, one of which is sponsored by VanEck. I believe the Bitcoin ecosystem is slowly maturing towards supporting institutional quality projects, the company's digital asset strategist and director, Gabriel Gubak, said in comments on the events on Monday. On Monday, institutional trading platform Bakkt announces warehouse for physically delivered Bitcoin futures was now active, having opened for deposits last week. So I want individuals to understand this when they're downing such products, instruments, or just the space in general, saying nobody wants this, nobody wants that. Understand that we are in the baby stages. We are still in the baby stages of this space. So haven't even cracked soil yet, if you ask me. Tip of the iceberg. Um, I mean, newborn. Maybe not even crawling yet. Newborn baby still needs to be breastfed. Fed. That's how I look at this space. So, moving right along, let's get into the top 20 coins in the coin market cap. We will be using livecoinwatch.com. Let's switch this reset over. So as of right now, we got a circulating market cap of 264 billion, 686 million, $416,274. We get a 24-hour volume of 14 billion, 753 million, $93,260. BTC dominance is still above 69%, coming in at around 69.38%. Coming in number one, we got Big Bang Hank Bitcoin trading at $10,250, actually down 1.3% within the last 24, up 0.02% within the last hour. Coming in number two, we got Ethereum trading at $182.04, down 0.8% within the last 24, up 0.09% within the last hour. Coming in number three, we got Ripple trading at 26 cents, up 0.04%. Coming in number four, we got Bitcoin Cash trading at $305.63, down 0.7% within the last 24 hours. Coming in number five, we got Litecoin trading at $70.73, up 0.9% within the last 24 hours, 0.4% within the last hour. Coming in at number six, we got Tether USDT coming in at 99 cents, which is the cryptocurrency equivalent to the United States dollar. Coming in at number seven, we have EOS trading at $3.85, down 0.2% within the last 24, up 0.2% within the last hour. Now, I am going to share my own opinion on EOS. I think that EOS is a undervalued asset. Just my opinion. When I look at some of the technology behind it and some of the innovations that they have implemented over the last couple of months. Number one being, well, not even number one. One platform actually being the not Alchemint. NeoRex, the NeoRex collateralization platform, where you are able to collateralize your excuse me, not NeoRex, EOS Rex. In fact, let me bring it up for those so they can see it. Here we go. So EOSRex.io, that's EOSREX.io. Welcome to the EOS Resource Exchange. EOS Rex is a free-to-use, user-friendly interface with EOS's mainnet's Rex smart contract, where users can lend EOS to a pool, buy Rex to earn a share of the pool's income, unlend EOS from pool, sell Rex to get your EOS back plus a profit, borrow CPU and net resources for 30 days at current rates, and manage borrowed resources, Rex maturities, and a lot more. So this I'm really into the mechanics of this space right now. The Bitcoin blockchain, decentralized finance, proof of work, proof of stake space. I'm really, really, really into the mechanics of a lot of how a lot of this works. And I do know and overstand that a lot of this is very, very, very new technology. So just because individuals are not jumping on and hailing or taking advantage of what is in right here in front of their face for individuals to use, especially when it's borderless and permissionless, I think is going to be something big within the months and years to come. EOS being one of those. So seeing EOS down now at around $3.85. Real quick, let's go over to the charts and take a look at EOS. Um, let's look at EOS versus the dollar. Where would it be? Trying to see where the longest life line may be. Maybe on Kraken. There we go. Yeah, Kraken goes back to 2018. Let's see if that's the longest. Let's look at Bitfinex. There we go. Bitfinex actually going back to 2017. So Bitfinex giving us a look at way back to 2017. As we can see, we do have highs of 23. I'm gonna say it was a high. Yep, $23. $23 on EOS. Recently seeing a high of $8.75 and just starting to turn around on the monthly, just creating a double tweezer bottom. I don't know if individuals can see that. Just creating a double tweezer bottom on the monthly. Just to retouch previous highs from last month, you would be looking at $4.44, 4.44. Once again, comes in flawlessly. So we'll actually place. Let's see. Put a trend line here. Color code that. There we go. So our next target on EOS is $4.44. Looking at $4.44 on EOS. Now, let's move right along. What do we leave off at? Let me see. We left off on EOS. Oh, okay, number 7. There we go. Apologize. Coming in number 8, we got Binance Coin trading at $22.14, down 0.6% within the last 24, up 0.1% within the last hour. Coming in number 9, we got Bitcoin SV trading at $126.99, down 5% within the last 24. Coming in number 10, we got Monero trading at $73.86, down 3.5% within the last 24. Coming in number 11, we got Cardano ADA trading at 4 cents, up 2.69% within the last 24 hours. Coming in number 12, we got Stellar Lumens, who even though the airdrop is being given out, the attention is being put on the spotlight. They're trading at 5 cents, currently down 0.5% within the last 24 hours, and man, taking a blow of 2.44% within the last hour. Ouch. Coming in number 13, we got Tron trading at 1 cent, down 0.3% within the last 24. Coming in number 14, we got Leo trading at $1.05, down 0.7% within the last 24. Coming in number 15, we got Hubby Token trading at 4 cents, up 0.1% within the last 24, 0.2% within the last hour. Coming in number 16, we got Dash trading at $85.89, down 2.5% within the last 24. Coming in number 17, we got Ethereum Classic trading at $6.70, up 2.5% within the last 24 hours, 0.5% within the last hour. Coming in number 18, we got IOTA trading at 23 cents, down 1% within the last 24. Coming in number 19, we got Neo, another one I think is a little undervalued, trading at $9.04, down 0.4% within the last 24. And coming in last but not least at number 20, we have Tezos, trading at $1.04, down 1.12% within the last 24 hours. Family, that is your top 20 countdown, as well as your early bird rising news. It's going on 7 a.m. Chicago time, and I'm out of here, family. Peace, power, and prosperity to those that will be able to watch this on the Bitch Patreon page, as well as those that will be able to listen in on the New Money Matrix podcast. Till the next one, I'm out of here.